Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to dive with the next topic of statistics, that is what is random variable and different type of random variable. So what is random variable and why it is so important? Because when you are doing the data analysis in real time, even when you start practicing using the data set, you have many variables inside your data set, right? Categorical, float, integer, and some other mixed type of the numbers too. So these all are random variables. So I am going to explain you the very basic foundational definition you should know, because this is the most important part of your AI journey again. Okay. So stay with me, keep patience, keep learning with science, data science. So let me open my whiteboard. Here we go. So we will give here the heading about random variable. Okay. So what is random variable? Let's say I have written a one variable x. You can consider any variable like a, b, c, whatever you like. Okay. So I am denoting my random variable with this one, x. So let's say I'm considering here x is equals to 10. Okay. Maybe I am considering x is equals to this one. Hello Python. Okay. So this is categorical, right? Maybe my x value is some random 3.1. Okay. So it can be any value. Okay. So this is going to be your random variable. And what will be the random variable name? And what is this? This is the value of random variable. Okay. Value of random variable. Okay. So this is the random variable. Now we will talk about the a different type of the random variable. Okay. Here we will say types of random variable. Okay. So it is of a two type. So we can name it like this. So one is your discrete. Another is your continuous. Okay. And there is a categorical. These two, sorry, come under the numerical. Okay. So I will write down here numerical. Okay. So this is to come under numerical actually. Okay. So you have a two type, numerical and categorical, and your numerical come up with the two further data type, that is discrete and continuous. So here if I give you the categorical example, this is very simple. Maybe you have a one feature in your data set gender, and they are filling it with the male, female, again male, female, right? So this is a repetitive, the same category. So this is called categorical. Okay. So it is also like if you look at this one, the gender is categorical, right? It is also, if you look at this, we can also take another example here. Let's say you have a car model, right? So it's your Audi, BMW, and Hyundai. Okay. So this is also the categorical. Okay. Now we will talk about the numerical. Numerical can be any number, integer, float, right? So it's like I have given you the example here. Okay. Now we will talk about the discrete first. So discrete can be any finite number. Okay. This is finite number. Let's take an example of age. Okay. So you are considering the age like 10, 20, 30, 40. You're measuring the age of each student in your class, right? So this is going to be the whole number, right? We cannot say it here right now 10.5, 20.5, right? It is going to be only this whole number. Okay. And if I give you the another example, if you want to check the family members in your family. So you will say we have a two family members, 3, 4, 5. You cannot say it 4.5 family members. So this is called the finite number or whole number. Okay. So this is the discrete, which you can be measured easily. I will show you it on the graph too. Okay. So first let's understand about the continuous. Let's say you want to measure the height of each and every student in your class. Okay. So we will take an example here for the height. So let's say there is a first student whose height is 100 centimeter, then 110 centimeter. There must be some number whose height is this much, right? There exists some data in between too. Okay. This is 120. So this is called infinite. Okay. This is called infinite. And we also called it continuous as well. You will say this is also the range. We are starting from 100 and going 120. There are other numbers in between. But there are some numbers, these kind of thing as well, because the possible outcome is infinite. There can be many, like the heights, let's say 110.2 centimeter or 110.1 centimeter. So this is infinite outcomes, right? But here you don't have something like that. This is just a whole number. If this is a major difference between your continuous and this one. So we will scroll this up later. I will show you on the graph too. So let's say this is your family members count. Okay. So let's say first family member is 2. We are drawing it here 1 data point 3. This is 4. This is 5. So if you want to look for the distribution, this is simple. That's it, right? Because there is a no number in between it. There is a no number here, no number, right? And its graph is just very simple. But if we try to draw this one, so let's say the height is starting from 100 centimeter, then you have 110, then you have a 120. Okay. But there are some number in between too. Okay. 110.2, 1 point this, and there are many numbers or these two, right? So your first point is here, here, and here. But there are some point 100.2 centimeter. It can be somewhere here. 100.3, and there is also 110.25, right? And there may be some points like this, right? So let's say here are some points 120.2. So it is coming here, something like this. So you are trying to draw this one, right? So when you draw this main point, there are also some your data in between. This is called discrete. There are a possibility of infinite outcomes in between some range that is called continuous or infinite type of the number with the your come under the numerical data type for the random variable. Infinite outcomes, okay, within some range, which is like hard to observe, right? But here it was a very simple. There was a no. That's why we call it finite or whole number too. This is the difference. Okay. So graphically is this one, and categorically is the simple, just only the your like the name of the category. It can be gender, or you can also assume the example of your cartoon. Okay. Now this was the all about your random variable, and when the last point is when we are talking about this one, this is called distribution. Okay. This is called distribution of the data, because you are looking at it how your data is spread over in your given data set. Okay, we denote it with this one. We also call it like not sorry, this one, this is a variable. Okay, probability of this. You also call it probability density too. Maybe you heard this term, right? Probability density. So in my next video, I will explain about the different, like the distribution. I have already explained about the Gaussian distribution. We will continue with the other, like the type of the distribution in the data. But this was a very simple definition about your random variable and different type of the random variable. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to hit the bell icon button. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel too. Thank you so much. Keep learning, keep patience with Science Data Science.